Check, checkity, check, check. Hey team, welcome back. So when last we left off, well, so there were some hints, and I kind of had a tiny idea that maybe Zelgius was the Black Knight, but last stream we got confirmation. It's no longer just a guess that I thought, maybe, you know, the way they stand is pretty similar. The style of armor, there's something there, maybe. No, confirmed. It's been confirmed. Let's see what plays out from that. I'm looking forward to this. I'm kind of hoping that we go back to Ike's group and
Ike's route leads
see some sort of revelation from this.
Accompanied by his old comrades.
By his old comrades?
Commander Titania and Master Tactician Soren.
Master Tactician Soren, what a beast.
Are Nyla, Queen of Hatari, the Heron Prince Raphael.
This is why.
Prince Kurth Naga of Goldoa, and his loyal subjects.
This is why we couldn't remove them, because it's got to be story related
received
somehow.
A warning from Micaiah about the Disciples of Order. Ike and company
Nice, the Disciples of Order. Dudes with Goddess of Death powers invested into their armor. Sweet action. Zelgius was the Burger King all along. Rashik, who knew? Except for you and Cam and most other people. Amazing. We've been traveling for miles, and there hasn't been a single moving person. And yet the other plants and animals seem completely unaffected. The only creatures turned to stone were Laguz and Beyork. A miracle of the goddess, indeed. A goddess of stonifying your people. My sister just sent a warning about some Disciples of Order. Ashera has freed them from stone to fight for her. Well, she can turn us to stone and whatever. Why didn't she just blast us into death if that's what she wants, you know? Seems like the thing that she freed them to do was the thing that she didn't want happening. They'll only get stronger as we approach the tower. They nearly beat Leanne's team. No, not really. Worse, they can attack at any moment, and we'd have no idea who or where they are. I'll start working on contingency plans. Alright, let's take a break. Everyone, be sure to keep your weapons and supplies in reach tonight. Definitely. Oof. Cam, how are you feeling today, my guy? We found out it was the Burger King. It's interesting that Raphael is with this group. I would have thought it would be Rayson that would want to go with Ike's team. No, I'm alright. Thanks, though. You're a real puzzle, you know that? Why do you say that? You look a lot like your brother Rayson, but you're nothing like him. Rayson looks delicate, but on the inside, he's all iron. You, on the other hand, I don't know. I worry that I might kill you if I shout too loud. Sorry. Cam, it was revealed to us last stream, right at the end, who BK is. I kind of had some theories. Like I said, the way he stands, his posture, the type of armor that he wears, wields a big sword. Just like the way that his character is modeled kind of makes you think, maybe. But it doesn't directly give it away until last stream. That being said, me thinking maybe was just a tiny guess in my head. It was one of those things that I thought, well, he kind of seems like the Burger King. He's like the Black Knight of Benyon. Well, that's a silly thought. He can't be the Black Knight, right? You know? I apologize. There you go again. What I mean is that's enough, Ike. Raphael is everything that herons are expected to be. Quiet, elegant, and delicate. Those are words used to describe herons, and he fits all three. Yeah, well, none of those words fit Rayson. True, maybe Princess Leanne is only so innocent and sweet because she was asleep for 20 years. Ike's on the spectrum for sure. The fact that if you data mine Zelgius' stats, they're identical to BK, just with a different class and model. Interesting that it would be a different class, you know? King Tibern did mention that real herons are more like Prince Raphael. Prince Rayson spent a long time in the care of the Hawk tribe. No doubt he's picked up some of their quirks. I guess that's true. Thank goodness Rayson hasn't. Though, Tibern's speeches or mannerisms... Oh, yeah. If he spoke like Tibern, it would be ridiculous. Awesome. He'd take his shirt off too, probably. Can you imagine a man with Rayson's looks talking and acting like Tiburn? I don't think I could help but laugh at him. BK has a custom class, while Zelgius has the standard martial class. Interesting. Kind of crazy. Yeah, what about you? Well, sure, it'd be nice to be a bit more like Tiburn, I suppose. Well, guess you guys are brothers after all. Let's go. Ike, you're such a bad influence. I won't allow Raphael to be tainted like that. The visions? Uh-oh. Take a look at this. Looks like a master crown. I had the strangest vision just now. There were these places on the ground which were shining. One was close, so I went to take a look, and here it was. Stop it, you sound like Yune when you talk like that. The enemy could attack any time, so don't go wandering off alone. Alright, you're the boss. Interesting. Oh, I hope that we have not Ike talk to her. It's always funnier when Ike has someone intervene on his behalf. Ooh, it's my hero, Ike. I'll take the spot next to you. Hello, Amy. Oh, was it? I see. Fair enough. Take this and give it to little Soren. Little Soren? It's an extremely rare item. We don't know what we'll run into out here, and he'll be ready for anything with a powerful tome like this. What? You can't give it to him yourself? Oh, no way! I'm trying to get your attention! So I'd much rather give it to you. Well, that's very direct of you. Because you can be so thick sometimes. He's not thick, he's just not interested, Amy. I'm sorry. You wouldn't know how I felt if I didn't tell you outright. Even if I did, I wouldn't do anything about it. Wow, savage. You still have things you want to do, places you want to explore. That's why you don't want to be tied down by a relationship. I know how you are. But someday you'll be ready to settle down. And when you are, maybe you'll think of me. Oh, I don't know. I doubt that. I don't. But it does worry me. See? You're already under my spell thinking about me. That woman has some real issues with reality. Not just reality, but a lot of things. Rex Caliber? Is that what that said? Let's go. What is this? It's not artillery. Double S wind magic? I don't think he can even use that. We'll give it to him, but I'm pretty sure he can't use that. No, he sure can't. What is he? A tier with wind? How are we even supposed to get to double S tier? Unless the shop has some of those things that give him... No, we don't. Got a Worm Slayer. Something tells me, team, we might want this. Thanks. But who should I give it to? I don't know who to give it to. It really seems like I can only give it to Ike out of this group. Or Mia, I guess, but I don't know about that. I suppose that's true. I suppose that's true. This Speedwing, I think, has to go to Ike. Holy crown. We might need to use that right now. Ooh, we don't have much in the way of bonus XP. Oh, we don't have to use that. Because she can't use it anyways. Neat. Can anyone else use it? Nothing she can use. Convoy, give. Holy Crown. Yeah, Rashik, I sure didn't specialize him. I'm 99% sure Ike doesn't think of women that way. I don't know, he liked Alencia just fine. I'm pretty sure if he wasn't employed by her... Maybe. Who knows? She has soul. That's so odd. I'm not sure what I would expect her to have, but soul's not it. Soul's just not quite it. We did give Soren Paragon. Maybe we need to give that to Ike now. Oh, nice. Gotcha. I wonder why they changed that. Well, either way, I'm glad because we were able to give her a pony sooner. I'm not sure if we want to remove the way he carries his sword now back there. Huh. Do we want to leave him with Paragon? I kind of feel like it will be more useful on Ike. I think he'll get more out of it. We'll leave it on Soren for now. We'll leave it on Soren for now. Okay. Weapons. Convoy give. We don't need that. I already have a Worm Slayer. Interesting. Okay. Ragnell is ranged, so we don't need to worry about him keeping a ranged weapon. Mist needs to... We're going to give her Mend Stick. We're going to give up this nearly broken Heal Stick. Why not? Titania's looking a little shabby. At least we have money now. We didn't have money for so long. Give that. Give that. Okay, let's buy Titania a decent axe. Silver axe. Okay. Interesting. I think we do an iron poleaxe. But... Or we just do an iron poleaxe. I was gonna say, but we forge it. Well, how about that? At least it has a lot of durability. Great, excellent. Lots of durability there. Oof. Mia's dragging behind. Oscar's not about to blow anyone away. What are they? Galen, how are you feeling? Okay. Soren, strengthen. +3 attack. Nice. That's really good. I like that a lot. Nyla can partner with Raphael. +12 to hit. I wonder if he even needs that. Team Tank and Spank. Rank A. I guess it doesn't. It probably doesn't go back or above rank A, if I had to guess. Oscar. I guess we're gonna put him with Reese. Might as well. I don't know what else to do with them. Heather and Mia? Probably not. Yeah. They don't even know each other. Of course, Heather only wants to be friends with the other ladies. Yeah, Hammerwatch was a lot of fun. It was it's such a good time. About to play I Spy with your brother? Well, that's an interesting experience, I'm sure. Okay. One more quick glance at items. Soren's fine. We probably need to give Oscar something. Convoy, take. Okay. Let's give him a Steel Lance and another Javelin. If he levels up, it's probably going to be by throwing Javelins. Titania can use a sword. Ah, bummer. I was going to give her a Worm Slayer, but it's rank B. And we don't have anything that can boost her level. Of course, if I had one, I'd probably use it on Soren. I think I'm going to boost Ike's speed. It's just really low. He needs to be able to two-shot armored enemies. Cam, Har was on the last mission. I sent him with Team Dawn Brigade. Wow, really, Rashik? I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing. Rolf has that other silencer. I might give it to Shinon. Rolf is just not going to be useful in this playthrough at all. Oscar, there's a chance. There is a tiny chance that he makes a recovery. I'm sorry, Rashik. I didn't know it was coming. I need to give Reese some stuff. Oh, okay. Not trade. Convoy. Give. No, convoy take. Sorry. Let's give him this heal stick. And this physics stick. Why not? And this men stick. Why not? I'm gonna die and lose it all. I was a little too quick on that one, huh? Convoy, give this L-Light. She doesn't really need it. Convoy, take. If we have a ranged sword, this Wind Edge, it's only got 5. But possibly it's useful to her. It's possible that at some point we see a need for it. She can bop a healer from afar or something. I don't know. How's Prince Kurthnaga feeling? Not good. He keeps staring into space. He won't say anything, and he hasn't touched a bite of his food. Bummer. Well, I had some questions for him, but it can wait. Ike, we're under attack. They've already surrounded us. What? Impossible! Impossible! How could they get this close without us seeing them? I don't know. There was no sign or scent of their approach. I wonder if they simply materialized. Ina, stay close. Protect Kurthnaga's tent at all costs, okay? Watch the perimeter. There are a lot of them, but just focus on one enemy at a time. Dang it. Oof. Interesting. Oh. That is just awful. That's just awful. Yo, dog, heard you like Fog of War. False. Also, come on. I don't know, why is it gonna be like that? Okay. Yeah. Ike is getting the speed wing. Sure, why not use that on him too? He could use a little bit of both. Okay, yeah, he needed that speed increase. Advocate for a restart? Ah, gosh, I'd have to really work to have Hard die on that last mission. That would have been tough. I'd have had to send him out there unarmed and just leave him surrounded for a little while. Gotri needs another, not trade. Convoy take. He needs another spear. Glad I checked. One more glance over. What else can he use? Is it just spears? He can use swords and axes? What? I didn't know he could use all three. Let's give him an axe. It'll help when he needs to cover some weapon triangle. I don't know how to speak. What are words? This is gonna be rough, team. We don't have enough tanks to just body block. I don't think we have enough tanks. There does seem to be a lot of lance users. That's why I gave him an axe and not a sword. There don't seem to be that many axe users. Just a lot of spear users. But I could have given him a sword also, but meh. Two sides of the triangle's fine, I think. Okay. I can Titania. Nyla and somebody. Oscar, I guess? I don't know about that team. I don't know. Okay, let's see what we got. I don't know how to play this game anymore. Crossbow, I don't think anyone on this team needs to fear us. Fear a crossbow. Look at that, right there. I noticed that this looked different from the other sandbags. It's darker in color. Well, that's because it can be destroyed. Same with this. And this guy. So, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots that I need to body block, essentially. Queen can sit here. Team Tank and Spank can come over here. Ike and Titania here. And I guess we can have Boyd here. And Oscar here? I guess? I don't know. I don't think that we can just body block everything. We'll have to see what happens. I'm assuming most of the troops are going to come from here, but obviously some will come from here. And here. I don't think it's wise to push out necessarily in this fight. I wonder if we'll have to. Okay. There's Shinon. Alright. Team Tank and Spank over here. No, not Shinon. I meant for Titania. There we go. Okay, we might have one turn before we have to be in position to defend that. Okay. Oh, this is so risky because they can just have a ranged unit come up and just toss over the fence, and nothing I can do about it. Watch fire? I did, it was beautiful. Oh, team, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I could drop Rolf and pick up Mia. Rolf kinda stinks. But I think in this instance, he's gonna be more useful than Mia. Being able to pop an arrow over a wall, potentially. Dang, that stinks. Oh, Dr. Rem, hello! Nice to see you, buddy. Cam, I don't know yet. It's not fleshed out enough for me to really say. I do like that if they are going to keep us in 3 separate armies, at least I could kind of choose, you know, who went where. I wasn't able to truly balance things out because, well, there's some people I couldn't move, which makes sense. Soren's not about to go team up with any of the other guys. Like, he only likes Ike, you know? But for some people, like Titania, obviously she fits with the grill mercenaries best, but I don't know why I couldn't just put her somewhere else. But I guess our protagonist needed someone to talk to, and you can only write dialogue for so many people. Flip a clip? I've never heard of that before. That one's new to me. Boyd, also just not very strong. I'm gonna have to keep Rolf near him so he gets the benefits of the support, but he's pretty darn weak. Alright. I don't know what else, if anything, I can do. Yeah, having Mist and Soren partners, probably not a good idea in the end, because they don't spend a lot of time next to each other, honestly. Okay. Yeah, see, he needed that speed wing. Now he can double tap this guy and get a 1-round kill. Before, he would not have. Which is sad. Why is he so slow? Oof. Later, nerd. Maybe he would have got the 1-hit kill. Who knows? That 3% crit when I don't need it. When I have a 100% chance of victory, we get that crit. I think I'm just gonna steel axe this guy. Yeah, that works out. Beep boop. Yeah, but I have enough strength to wield it without a penalty. Yeah, he's just slow. His speed stat's just low. I gave him a speed wing. That's the only reason he's fast enough. He's not penalized. He's just slow. Look, that is his speed stat. 27. Because Ragnell's 20, but he's 29 strength. Shouldn't be a big deal. His defense. I was kind of worried about it lacking a little bit, but I guess Ragnell gives him +5, so that's good enough. I never did. So do I actually have to guard this tent? It doesn't seem like that's a thing that I actually need to guard. I don't know, what do you guys think? Doesn't seem like I need to guard it. At least not truly. I don't know if I can defeat those guys. Can't reach them. But we can do this. Let's go, team. What happens if they get to that tent? Do I lose? Because that's not a lose condition. Unless it's just a hidden lose condition that I'm not aware of, or it doesn't tell me about. I kind of want to try to level Oscar up, even though he's really far behind. Ina with her 0 transform gauge. At least she still has 13 defense. Okay, well, he still deals damage at least. Rashik, it didn't list her as a fail condition. It shows, Ike. If Ike dies, defeat. Otherwise, kill them all. I'm not sure if it's worth it to level up Nyla or not. Or if I should just have Soren go and destroy this guy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Rashik. It's just kind of odd. I feel like if that was a lose condition, then she'd be on the list. Again! Smash! Nice. Kind of odd. Soren, getting huger? I lied! Woof! Who knew? Oh, that was sad. That's kind of sad. Wow. He's massive, team. You gotta watch out for him. Oh. Amazing. Anyways. Shove Soren back, make sure he's safe. Yeah, he's even stronger against magic now. Great! I was really worried about his magic weakness at only 27. Paltry 27? What is he, some kind of dog queen or something? Oof. Nice. Seems like we're clear over here. What can I do with Raphael? That's meaningful. I can't body block that, so Soren's not guaranteed safe. Oh, I guess, I can't move her. She's not on my team. She probably dies if she falls, and obviously I don't want that. Okay, Reese is over here, so I'm gonna bring Nist over here, so she's close enough to Soren to give him a boost, but also close enough over here that she can help with this. I think Raphael needs to come up over here. I forget he cannot fly. His movement's only 5. Gosh, that's really low. I'm not sure what to do with Reese. We're gonna hide him in this thicket for now. Lame, lame, lame. At least he's got his hand axe on. 16 damage, jeez. Bam! And he's not so slow that he gets double tapped at least. So, honestly, Boyd would probably be alright if he class changed. Maybe I should have crowned him, you know? I don't really foresee him getting a ton of XP, but maybe we could have crowned him and just gave him some extra stats. Oh, bye, guy. Wolf Lagoos use Fang and Cat Lagoos use Claw. It's true to how those animals hunt in real life. That's fair. That's fair, Rashik. Does your cat use Claw attack on you? Huh? Is that where you got it from? Because, not my cat that likes to hang out outside definitely uses Fang on me. I'm just saying, he nibbles all over me. He'll just... Obviously not aggressively. Or I wouldn't let him do it, but... No, he just likes to put my parts of my hand in his mouth and then nibble very gently. Come on. Ugh. 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 That was awful. Whoa. Ha, nerd. Team Tank and Spank's gonna slay that guy. Okay, if they're not going for that barricade, I am happy for that. Nice. Yeah, cats can retract their claws because they're lazy. They want to be able to go into a lazy mode. Sneaky lazy mode. And that's the best way for them to do it. Right? Ambush hunt. Yeah, exactly. They gotta sneak. I am a ambush hunter as well. That's how I got married. Ambushed the wife. There was no chance for her to resist. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh. No. Oh. That reminded me that I didn't turn on my my heart monitor. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. I don't have words for that. I was certain that Reeves was gone. Because he is so slow. This thing could have also been slow and it still would have double tapped him. He got so lucky dodging one of those. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was ridiculous. Here I was thinking he's just gonna chill over here. Nah. Nah. 9 movement? There's really nowhere I could put him where he's just safe. Yeah, well, Rashik, that's how I got married. It was very persistent. Eventually it worked out for me. Eventually. Oh. I don't have a good plan for how to deal with that. I gotta deal with this guy. But I can't put Oscar right here. He would just get mollywopped. This guy 38 attack? 20 damage is what he would do to Oscar. And Oscar's not fast enough to double tap. Oh. My heart. It's calmed down now, but for a moment there, it was not. Oof, okay. Everything's fine. I can heal Boyd. I can heal Reese, but nothing, it doesn't matter if I can't, Wow, only barely he didn't get a double tap. That's kind of nuts. Ugh, okay. I can obviously easily finish this guy off with my archers. But Rolf just barely can't reach. Well, actually, If I move Reese, he can reach. I'm gonna just move him here in the middle. I really don't want him to die. Oh, not again. Not again. Javelin this guy for 3 damage. Oh. Yeah, 1 turn if he doesn't babysit, but Rolf could easily get over there. Especially with Raphael right here. And maybe I could use Raphael over here instead, but he's barely not close enough to really help Nyla. And I can't really use Soren this turn unless I send him over here for this guy. Which I think is the play. The only problem is, potentially, Short Spear Bro runs over here and throws at Soren. I don't want that. He wouldn't get a kill, and he's definitely not fast enough to double tap. Oh. Okay. I didn't know there were going to be flying ponies there. The perk of not being able to see, am I right? Oof. Okay. Oh. Rashik! Why didn't you warn me? It's because it's blind, I know. I don't like that. Only one? I only hit it once? I've got to heal Reese. I got to heal Reese. It's got to be missed. Staff, heal Reese. Well, Rashik, I did notice that they weakened them, so they still have their, insane mobility, but they are definitely weaker. Just their overall stats seem to be a little lower. So, while their movement is impressive because they can get at the back line, if they can't get to the back line, they're less impressive up front, you know? Good job. Good job. He needed that. Oh, I'm proud of him. Okay. Woof! At least the enemies don't attack on the turn that they appear. That would just be devastating if they could. Get Shrek'd. Never saw it coming. Okay. Really? Is it just... Was Marcy an outlier? The way that she was kind of stacked? Okay. Let's, I can't defeat this guy on one turn, which is a bummer, because this pony's really fast. But this pony's gotta go. Oh, cannot be allowed to live. Still Great Lance, a bow. hard to see what that is, but I'm guessing that's all a cliff and they can't come up from there. But the problem is more enemies can just appear on this map literally anywhere and I just can't see them. See, if I pulled Raphael forward to dance these guys, but I didn't see this guy, he just dies. Like, he just dies. There's nothing I could do. Oh. He does not have Kanto. I just thought about that. He doesn't have Kanto. Oh. Sancho! Hello, my dude. How are you feeling? Her base strength and path of radiance is pretty bad, and her growth is 40%. Gosh, Rashik, mine seemed to hit it every time. She was hitting the gym. Marcy was just kind of crushing it. Now you get a soul. Oof. Oh, are you still going for the platinum? What do you have left to do? I can't really finish off Steel Lance, bro. I can't really run out there. How much movement does he have? Does he still have 9? Javelin this dude? It's not really about the damage, because I know he's just not going to do anything, really. But if we can get him to class change, he might start being useful. Especially since he's on a pony. Actually, yeah, I'm going to put him right here. It's just in the middle. Nyla can't really run out there and attack. I need her to body block. But she's fine. Max out 2 more covenants. Defeat the final boss for his soul. For a miracle. New game ++ for the +2 rings. Interesting. Good luck, my guy. I believe in you. You got this. It's gonna be easy. No sweat, Sancho. You're born for this. God Gamer Elite, you know? Oh. See, whenever I said cloudy with the high chance of death, Rashik, in the Discord, I was just trying to be provocative and tantalizing. I didn't think there was actually a high chance for death. I mean, there always is, but I didn't think it was higher than usual. Woo! I was wrong. I was even wrongerer than usual. Smash! Oof. Good job, Shinon. He's monstrous. Monstrous! That's why I call him Tank and Gautry is Spank. It's Tank and Spank, not the other way around. One, because it's funnier that way. But also, it's sort of true. Pretty hefty nerf? Yeah, that's kind of not good. I'm just gonna heal Boyd. I don't know that he needs it, but... And... Sorry, your queenliness. You just gotta chill there. Oh, I'm so nervous for this turn. That's why I healed him. That's why I healed him. Please tell me that guy does not get to go again. You've got to be kidding me! What could I have done there? Not put him up against the sandbag? That's all I could have done there. But there's no way I could have known that was coming. And he double crit? Really? It wouldn't have mattered, Rashik, if I promoted him. If he got double crit like that, he's just dead. He's just dead. There's nothing I could do about that. Oh. Well, he might have been fast enough to not get double tapped, I guess. But there's no way I could have known that was coming. I did take precautions. I healed him. Maybe I should have backed him up from the sandbag since it was still high health. But I don't know what they've got. They could have, 10 horses right there ready to just Kanto it to death and then run away. Now I just don't really have anyone to block that. And with Mr. Super Crit there, what do? There's nothing I can do. Okay, Ike's a monster again, with that speed increase. And Aether. Now he gets speed. Yeah, right? You'd think. You'd be wrong, but you would think. If that guy just had a normal bow, Boyd would have probably been fine, but the back-to-back crit... Oh, what can I do against that, Dang, that's such a bummer. I was thinking about investing in Oscar and Boyd a little bit, so I'd have more utility across the entire group. But now I guess it's time for Mia. Mia's turn. She's not strong enough either. See, I considered for a moment putting double XP skill, I forget what it's called, on Oscar so he can level up some and maybe get his class change. I also considered it for Boyd. I didn't swap it because he could have just died and I would have lost that skill. It was during the other phase, but that had to have been an enemy teleporting in. So bummed by that stupid killer bow guy with your 57 crit chance. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. That's so dumb. Oh. Now you don't crit? Of course. Of course, his chance to hit Boyd was a fair bit higher. At least that was a reasonable level. Ike's defense and resistance are a little low. Oh. What a bummer. I don't know what I could have done there, honestly. Sorry, Rolf. Dang. She's still only staff and sword? That's really just not very good. Man, I'm kind of bummed. Kind of bummed. The odds of that are just... I don't know. I don't know. I guess the odds were obviously good enough, but... Raphael can't really do anything this turn. I can't put him close to this. Can't risk it. If I equip this, I could probably kill this archer. Yeah, definitely. Well, Rashik, 35 is good enough in this case. Yeah, I think I get rid of this guy, because then we get 2 kills on the defense, hopefully. Hopefully without getting stacked out. Yeah, Rashik. Oh, that was such a bummer. I was a little bit worried, which is why I healed him. I thought there's a chance an archer comes by and can 2-tap. Bummer. I kind of want Nyla to come out here and kill whatever appeared out here, but I don't feel good about leaving this wall open. Dang it. I can't have him wait. I want him to just get vision and then run back. I wish I had a torch on him. Rashik, I can agree to that. I can agree to that. But, as you well know, you can't really invest in everyone. You just can't invest in everyone. So to a degree, you kind of got to pick. Killer axe bro here. I don't know, is it worth it to push them out? It's like Oscar would have died to that too, very likely. Very likely he also would have just died to that. Short spear guy here is a pain in my hide. I'm still just sad about it. I'm still just a little sad about it. Come on. Just miss. Nice. Now you adept? Okay. Come on, Soren. Actually get huge. Actually get huge. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. No, Cam! Why did it have to be like that? Hi, James. How are you feeling? Dang. James, I feel you a little bit on the tired part. I didn't have exams today, but it was I did not sleep very well last night. I only got a few hours of sleep. had a lot of trouble falling asleep and then wasn't able to stay asleep. How'd you do on your exam, or at least how do you feel about it? I realize you may not know yet, but... Oof. Knowing you being a brainiac, you probably aced it. Masterfully. Oh, James, we lost someone. Boyd died again. What a bummer. That guy's got a lot of hit points. James, I think you give yourself too little credit. An archer came up with a killer bow, which has really high crit rate and decent damage, and just double crit him. There's no chance he survived that. Not at his strength, at least. He was a little underleveled, and I was going to try and get him some XP to level him up. He was safe-ish behind the sandbags. I knew he could only be attacked by ranged, but it was still too close. Too close. Dang it, I should have gave him a crown. Like, honestly, a crown wouldn't have saved him from that. 6 levels and a crown wouldn't have saved him from that. I guess I'm gonna use the hammer knee on that somebody axe because it's a good one. The way Titania stands up on the horse to bring down the axe. Oof. James, I'm sure you crushed it, my guy. You have too little confidence in yourself. You're a more beastly man than you give yourself credit for. What are you doing in my swamp? He's got a worm slayer. You think I'm gonna give you the chance to use that? Get real, bro. Not on my watch. Later, worm slayer. Get lost. Ugh. We need more walls. So that's part of the reason I'm bummed that he went down, because we kind of need that. That's why we brought that steel axe along. No, he doesn't get a bonus. Your friends and I were talking and it sounded like we had the same answers? Hey, you know there's power in numbers. You can't all be wrong, right? He seems weird using an axe. His animations look weird. I'm used to him using a spear. Okay, I know the wall is bare now, but I didn't see any enemies, and no one's close enough to break through and run in to do anything real, so I think we're fine. I'm not sure how long until I start pushing out. I know I'll have to at some point. Dang. Bomber. Oh, good news. Didn't miss. James, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Okay, I think this is fine. I can see every tile relevant over here. If anyone comes through this thicket, they're gonna go for Nyla, and she will... I doubt they hit her with a force so strong that she dies in one turn, you know, that's just not realistic, I don't think. Yeah, it'll be fine, James. It's not the first time we've lost Boyd. Which is a sad sentence that just came out of my mouth. We'll figure it out. We can make it work, you know? It's a bummer, but we can make it work. I'm not really sure what to do with everyone. There might be a flyer right here that I just can't see, so it's difficult to want to push out. But I'm kind of thinking I break this and then push out with perhaps Shinon. And just leave Spank here by himself. I'm not sure yet. I need to think about that for a bit. I'm going to put Soren right here. That might be dumb. Raphael's a little too slow for me to get any real use out of him, but he's also too fragile for me to put him close. And he doesn't have Kanto, so I can't Galder and then back up. I'm reasonably certain nothing is close enough here. I'm trying to get him some levels. I don't really know if that means anything at all, but... Alright, let's see what happens. Worm. There's that dark magic, Rashik. Whole bunch of worms here. Oh, James, it'll be all right. We'll win this mission, hopefully, and there it is. We'll go get some sleep tonight. All right. It's so sad. I can't stand here and then attack this guy that's going to be right in front of me. That's so bizarre. I do want to heal Gotri, though. This guy. See, he just broke that wall, but I couldn't see him, so I couldn't attack him. That's how it took 2 hits. There are 2 guys there. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Oh, yeah, I kind of hate that. Kind of hate that. 19. He is not strong enough to defeat any of those guys. Horse Slayer. Well, good thing there are no ponies over here. As I bring a pony closer. That guy could probably do some real damage to Oscar. I might be being a little too brazen with Soren. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. But he is getting pretty strong. Nothing's gonna double hit him. And I think he can survive 1 hit, that's not a crit, from basically anything. Anything this game has at the moment, at least. Yeah, it's fine. I'm good. Everything's good, James. Woof! Everything's good. James, have you heard back from your other college prospect? Okay, so something potentially could come out of here and hit Soren, but I don't think anything will. Because it's got to pass through that thicket, and that thicket's going to slow it down. It's going to have to go through at least 2 tiles of it. Nothing can reach Soren. Unless it's a flyer, I guess. And it'd have to be a flyer that's right here. This is, that's just bad over there, though. I don't think there's really anything I can do, though. This guy's a mage. Reese is really strong against mages. Oh, this is stressful. Rashik! Why is it like this? Will, we lost somebody, my guy. I'm not happy about it. But appreciate you stopping by, my guy. Oh, bit of a bad day? Got some bad news? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Will. That's unfortunate. Well, I hope the best for you, my guy. Whatever it is, nothing's too broken that can't be fixed, you know? Almost, but hope it gets better for you, my guy. Looking forward to a fun weekend myself. I've been very poorly slept. Even tonight, I'm struggling to keep my brain in gear. I'm probably going to crash immediately after stream. Great level up there. So, hopefully I'm feeling better tomorrow as well. Here's a... What the heck is that? High level dark magic. Mid-level dark magic. Okay. Here's the secret. We run out here. Bop this guy. Double tap him. He's down. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Will Boyd didn't make it. An archer with a killer bow. He was behind the wall. He was right here, kind of blocking this sandbag. And an archer with a killer bow came right here, double crit him. It's just not much you can do about that, really. Yeah, rip my Boyd. Massive bummer. Doing it this way, we can keep this entrance blocked, but still get both of them this turn. Yeah, gosh, Will, and I could not have seen it coming, you know? Couldn't have seen it coming. Just want to stand here so that way I have vision of those tiles. Okay, kind of saw that coming. That's fine. Even if it hits, it's weak. At least relative to Shinon. Enemy killer weapons are terrifying. It was a flyer! Wow! How did that thing heal? More units. Great. How did this thing heal to full? Is there something out of range using physic on him that I can't see? so confused. Oh, okay. 26 speed? I think Shinon's gonna have to do that. Oh, yeah. Well, that was a bummer. Couldn't have seen it coming because of the fog of war. I would have prepped better if I had known. I knew there were archers, but of course, killer bow guy just happens to be right there. Sadness. Well, nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. Godfrey looks so weird not holding a spear. When he's got an axe in hand, it's just not right. It's just not right. It looks wrong. I need vision, but I don't have torches. I never really know if it's going to be a fog of war map or not. Oh, I'm sorry, Will. That's a bummer. What makes you think that you got rejected, if you don't mind me asking? This is hopefully a little bit of XP. It's not, but I was hoping it was. Oscar would just die to this guy. I could put Nyla right here. It would body block all the non-flying units. Then all I gotta do is worry about the ones that teleport behind me. Can't push out too far, gotta leave someone in camp. It was physics bro right there. Oh, that's not good. At least his chance to hit is probably nearly 0. I'm not sure how it calculates exactly, but if the numbers just line up, then it is 0. Silencer? One shots him. May not hit though. Okay, we still have some action economy, but not really anything that can reach over here if we need it to. If we genuinely need it to, we don't have anything that can reach. Okay, there's nothing here that could reach Rolf. You asked them about the timeline because some of your friends said they got interview offers, but you haven't heard anything. They sent you an email saying people they were moving forward with already got their interview requests. Oh. I understand, Will. Sorry, my guy. That's never a good thing to hear. Yeah, sorry, my guy. Never a good thing to hear. Are you planning to try again if you don't make it? Is there another round, or what happens there? Also, if you don't want to talk about it, tell me just to get stuffed. It's fine. I totally get it. Not everything needs to be public. But if you're open to it, I'm curious. See, I kind of want to push out with Titania and Ike, but it's impossible to know if it's safe to do that. He's gonna back up a little bit. He's just gonna back up a little bit. You applied to other programs. But then, what to do in the meantime, you have no idea. I gotcha. Yeah. I don't know if it's the same thing exactly, but maybe I can relate a little bit. When I graduated college, I was not able to find a job. I ended up waiting tables, just making ends meet barely, looking for a job for about a year and a half. It took a while. If I push out, everything's probably fine, but I don't know for certain. I don't know for certain, team. His biorhythm's at its worst. I still don't really know how much that truly affects things. I do get that that's a bummer. That's what I've heard. You're not the first person to say that. You can kind of just ignore it. It doesn't really matter that much. Commander Catalina, huh? I don't want to leave this open, but I might need to, at least temporarily. Okay. Ah, well, thanks for hanging out, Will. Take care, and perhaps we'll see you again soon. 0% chance to hit? Yeah, okay, I guess those numbers do just plus and minus. 17 damage if it hit. Crazy. Get out of here with that. Bzz. Good. That's what I want. We want that. Come up here and get spanked. Titania loves to dish out spankings. Smack, smack. Die. Level up, let's go. Soren actually did get a fair bit of use out of his double XP this map. Not insane amounts, but pretty reasonable. He got a couple kills. Ha, nerd. Very good, Ike. Now that, since we gave Ike that speed wing, he's actually deadly. Actually deadly. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. His speed is decent now. His defense is looking a little shabby, though. That could use some work. It could use some work, Rashik. I don't think anything has hit Shinon all map. That guy's gonna be fast. We won't be double tapping him. Doesn't matter. Later, nerd! Smack, smack, smack! Who cares what his defense is? Not that it was very high to begin with. Destroyed. You goofy flyer. I'd like to say I was born ready for it, but I don't know if that's true. Not good. Yeah, right, Rashik? It's just kind of... My whole Ike is just kind of below average. He's just kind of sad. Even his resistance. Ugh. All of his stats are kind of on the weak side. Yeah, we would have double tapped if that axe hadn't broke. Just kind of disappointing. Smith. Come on, please hit a second time. Let's go. Ah, oof, nice. Woof. Is it? That's average? Bummer. Are any of his stats above average? Doesn't really feel like it. I'm not sure where the boss is. If I had to guess, probably out here. So I gotta be careful pushing forward too hard. Well, speed's only there because I gave him a speed wing. Oof. 22. Silver bow this guy. This is how we kill both of them. Later, nerd. Get shreked. I gave him a thing that boosts his luck by 2 as well. Just because I had it. So, that helps a little bit, I guess. A little bit. Man. Still kind of weak, though. So glad he's lucky. I'm so glad he's lucky, though. Kind of want to go over here and, you know, tap this mage, but if Ike's defenses are not that great, with Ragnell +5, he's fine. But resistance, if he got stacked on by mages, it'd actually be pretty bad for him. I guess we gotta go get some visibility at some point. This guy actually has a good chance to hit him. And would deal 16 damage. Oof. Nyla's such a beast. But it's not worth giving her kills. She just doesn't need or gain XP, really. Soren's a little too far away to be useful there. We'll push out a little bit. If there were enemies there, some of them likely would have come already. Missed with her silly sword. Dang, everyone's in awkward positions. Ah, Timothy. Not that good. Boyd is unfortunately no longer with us. A killer bow archer came up and just double crit him. He was right here on this side of the sandbag and double crit. What a bummer. I can shove Rolf, but I don't really want Rolf being way up here. I kind of left Soren back here because he's got kill potential if we need to defend the base. I hate to leave Soren back here, but I think it's just what we're gonna do. We gotta be able to defend base. Yeah, Boyd was underleveled. I hadn't invested in him really, so there's not that big of a loss. But it is kind of a bummer still. The hope is always to just not lose anyone. But Fog of War makes it quite difficult. I pulled them in, but I lost my vision out there. Yeah, Fog... Ooh, arc fire? Huh. They really don't want me just sending the queen out. Oh. Okay, that's good. I could get some action. Someone finally hit him. Died for it. Yeah, I'm sad about losing Void. We lost him in Path of Radiance as well. So, of course, I was really hoping to not lose him this time around. At least we haven't lost Reese. We almost did, though. A flyer came out of Azkaban and just tried to two-tap him. Missed once. Oof. He only hit once. If he had hit twice, it would have been over for Reese. I hate that. I can't see. I have no idea where those guys spawned in at. I don't trust it. Oh, she can transform into a dragon now. Nice. I think the wife is listening or watching Jurassic Park. Yeah, Timothy, I heard the reinforcements, but I don't know where. I don't know where. Oscar could be in trouble. If it's something that can hit him twice, he's in trouble. He can probably survive one hit from most enemies, assuming it's not a crit. But not much more than that. Oh no, I'm nervous, team. Arc fire. Oof, that guy almost certainly hits Ike for a lot of damage. 20 damage to Ike. There's a lot of fire mages. I'm certain that they don't want me. It's to deter me from just sending Nyla out to face tank everything. Oh, Timothy, why is this game so rough? Oh, nice. It's just, when you can't see, you can't plan. What can you do, right? I have to defend spots that could break through. I put him there because they could have had 6 ponies just out of vision. And then, they, you know, Kanto stacked the sandbags and run through. So I had to put something there. I can't move forward. In fact, I need to move back. I hate it, but I kind of have to wait here. Raphael can't really run out there. He'd be in trouble. Soren would be a nice addition to whatever this is out here. Okay, I gotta wait. I think I just have to wait. No, Timothy, I don't have any torches in this group. I did have some, but the units that had them went to other parties. Oof, glad that missed. Of course, it's just my fault, but it is what it is, you know? Yeah, torches on my ponies would be great. Would be great. Nice. Nice. Nice! Ike's gonna get huge. I hope. Not this turn. Next turn. I'm hyping him up for his next turn. This guy's about to get sandwiched here. Oh, never mind. He's just gonna get deleted. Just deleted from the video game. At first, Titania was not quite a beast, but she's grown up into one. She's probably gonna fall off again a little bit late game like she did last time, but for right now, she's kind of beastly. Goofy flyer. Yeah, I saw that coming. Is that dark magic guy? Yeah, it is. Dark magic guy? It's close. It's close. 20% crits. Coming in clutch. Oh! It did! Haha! Let's go! Who knew? I didn't think Mist had it in her. Mist defending the base. Crazy. Yeah, this guy's got to go. 92% chance to hit. Kind of want to have Ike deal with Arc Fire guy over here. Almost a one hit. I can't leave this front area. I need to be able to see over here. I don't know where the boss is. So I gotta be careful. Okay, nothing up here. I can start pushing south with them. Ragnell. Destroy. Destroy. I gave Titania renewal or whatever it was that lets her heal based on her magic. It's honestly been pretty good for her. I'm thinking of giving it to Ike though. He needs some form of regen, but it's much better on Titania. Her magic's higher. He needs defense. Come on, Ike. He's getting absolutely nothing in terms of defense. Almost to a depressing level. I can rescue Ike and walk back with him. That's kind of funny. I don't have any plans to do that. I just think it's funny that I can. Okay, this one's fine. This one's probably fine. Smack! Nice. Ah, nice. Oh, Timothy, why has it got to be like that, my guy? I think I'm gonna come back this way. Trying to get a little bit more vision. I'm just gonna leave her there. She doesn't gain much XP getting kills. So I don't know that it's worth it dealing damage with her. At least not yet. I think next mission I'm gonna give Oscar Paragon. So maybe he can level up in class change. He got his class change. He wouldn't be strong, but he wouldn't be weak either. Right now he's just kind of weak. Maybe we can push him up some with bonus XP? I don't know. Of course, maybe we need to give our bonus XP to Ike, so he actually gets stats. Aren't there always, Timothy? Aren't there always? Of course, there's one tile I can't see. Could easily be a bunch of death right there on that tile. Okay, I think we're as good as we're gonna get. Nice. At least Ike gets XP off this. Ooh, 17 damage? His hit chance is actually pretty high. Gotta be careful Ike doesn't get stacked out by mages I can't see. Timothy, aren't there always more surprises in store? Come on, Ike. Proc Aether. Or don't. It's fine. Needed a proc Aether there. Okay. I was a little nervous about Ike's HP there. I was a tiny bit nervous about it. He's fine. Everything's fine. Bink. Oh, crit bink. Nice. Okay. I don't know if it's wise to leave that entrance uncovered. But I have to go search. I have to kill all of them. Tink. Smack! Well, we're just gonna have to deal with it as it comes, Timothy. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll be able to. Kind of a lackluster level. At least he didn't get nothing. There we go. I just need to be able to see these tiles. Vision is important. No new enemies. Interesting. Kind of prefer to do this with Titania because she can back up. She can get vision and then back up if needed. Nice. A lot of spellcasters here. I'm not sure where the boss is. Either bottom left or bottom right for sure. I've searched the rest of the map. Also, it just kind of makes sense. I'm thinking not over here. Okay, I hate to just leave the rest of my... Okay, with more units coming in. Dang it, one tile I miss. And he can't see it. Ugh, I don't feel good about just running Ike into all of that. I don't feel good about it, Timothy. Ugh, okay, Archer. Her void and hit dropped a bunch. I don't know why. Interesting. I don't know why. It's interesting. Okay. Oh, sorry, Raphael. You just can't stay close to Nyla. And she can't carry him because she's a little too slow while doing that. I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. A little scared. Oh, right. Wow. Not where I thought that one would go. Okay. At least there aren't more additional enemies. Nice. Oh, Timothy, I'm so nervous. I'm so bummed that we lost Boyd again. But I am glad that we didn't also lose Reese. Because we lost Reese last time I played, and... well, I don't want to lose any characters, but... I was kind of, in particular, trying to not lose allies that I lost last time. I kind of wanted to carry them to the end this time. Didn't work out in this case, though. I was gonna take that other silencer bow from Rolf, but I don't know, maybe it's best to leave it on him. He was able to do some work with it. Okay. Oh, killer axe. He's not fast. Yeah. We don't need that killer axe to do anything weird. Sorry, guy. Get lost! I'm not sorry at all! Please, Ike. Please gain defense. Oh, I can't look. Oh, thank goodness. I was looking. Oh, thank you. Finally. Oh. Finally. Get him, Titania. Or maybe I just get the silencer that Shinon has, and once it starts to get lowish, then I give it to Rolf. Because he's, not gonna see as much combat by a lot. Please don't just 50 billion gigantic mages run out and destroy me. It could happen. Okay. I didn't hear the enemies joining. Sound effect. Oh, if we can't one-tap this guy. Oh well. Can't expect to one-tap everything. It's just not realistic. Titania, huge? It's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Interesting that she's a flyer. Not sure if Ike can one-tap her. I don't think so. But they're definitely going to attack me now. Leaves me a little bit worried for Titania. Tiny bit worried for Titania. Interestingly, I wouldn't be worried about Gotri at all. Or even Shinon with his massive defense, higher HP and more defense. Bro is unstoppable. Unfreaking stoppable. I don't think Pony Flyer is gonna want to come over here and attack Shinon. We'll see. Oh man, dude, this map is great. I love it. I'm so enthralled by this map. I can't wait to do many others just like it. If it sounds like I'm lying, it's because I am. Ugh, no, I hate it. Not a fan. Fog of War maps. Ugh. Ugh. It's just impossible to plan to any real degree. Hit 209? That's kind of nuts. I can't see anything, so it's not like I can actually hit. Well, now I can. And it's not really safe to move Dancer Boy out here, Raphael. It's just not realistic. Mentitude, we lost Boyd. Oh, I'm so bummed. We lost him to a double crit. To be perfectly honest, though, he would have died to a single crit, then a second attack. But he did survive the first crit. Barely, he had 2 hit points. But all that is to say, he did survive a crit hit. There was a reasonable chance that either shot missed. And if any of them had missed, he would have lived. Or if they just hadn't both crit. Oh, what can you do, though? He won't! That's the funny part. He won't. Bye. Unclean souls, your executioner awaits! Yeah, whatever. Check out this execution. Oof. With style. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Shinon's monstrous. This is ridiculous. Nice. Nice. He needed that. He didn't need it, but I wanted him to have it. Death. But my work is not yet complete. Actually, I said it was. Deal with it. Oh, damn it, she's fine. Void was the first unit you lost on Path of Radiance, first time playing? Interesting. Yeah, Rashik, pretty good level. Oof, juicy. Reese and Soren, I lost in the same turn, so whether... I don't remember who died first, but I lost them on the same turn. Sadness. I did lose Boyd on the map that we got Marcia to join us. I don't remember what that map was, but... I think it was number 7. It was pretty early on when Marcia joins. Rashik, do you remember what happened? I just didn't know what I was doing, and I defended wildly badly. Supremely poorly, and got him killed. It was 100% just my fault, you know? Later, guy. Yes. Yeah, it was all my fault. Doesn't matter now, because they live again for now. Except for Boyd. Oh, I'm probably gonna fall asleep crying tonight. Support where you recruit Zahar. Got it. Oof. I don't really remember what happened on that map for me. I guess that means nothing eventful happened. Fanatics that appear out of nowhere and attack from the darkness. This will be tough. Indeed. Ina, you alright? Why didn't you transform? I didn't want Prince Krithnaga to be frightened, so I tried to hold him off in this shape. He hates blood. Well, if you just cook them, they don't bleed. This can't go on. I'm gonna talk to him. Hey, your princeliness. Ugh, stay away. What's wrong? Don't you remember me? That smell. The blood. On your sword. Want this? No problem. I'll go drop it over here. Hey, look. No sword. You okay now? He really does not like fighting, does he? I wanted to talk to you a little. Do you remember me? Yes, we met once. 3 years ago in Goldoa. I remember it like it was yesterday, because to me, it was yesterday. Right, Rashik? He's never been attacked in the dark before. Ever. You helped us when our ship ran aground, and you gave us food and water. Yes, you were the first Beork I had ever met. I'm glad our paths have crossed again. We didn't have much time to talk back then. I didn't even get to introduce myself. I'm Ike, of the Grill Mercenaries. If I were them, I would change their name to the Holy Grills. Been wanting to thank you for 3 years. So I appreciate that. Actually, it was quite an experience. I had only read of Beork in books, so meeting one was a rare privilege. I wasn't really myself, so I hope I didn't say anything rude to you. It's embarrassing when I think about it. If anything, I was the dum-dum that ran ashore. I was just an ignorant hothead with no manners or gratitude. But you just laughed and forgave me. I'm really grateful for that. Good. It's been a while since I've had that chance. Why did it fade to black? I don't understand. Something I have to ask you. Before Yune's awakening, why did you side with the Dain army to fight against us? The dragon tribes are neutral and known for their hatred of blood and war. As their prince, I can't see why you would do it. First of all, the dragon tribes had nothing to do with any of this. I disobeyed my father and the laws of Goldoa. I joined the battle against all of my training and of my own free will. Ina just saw me leaving, or I wouldn't have brought her into this. I just wanted to help my sister. You have a sister in Dayan? A sister and a brother, actually. Who's the brother? My sister's name is Almeida. She was the wife of the late King Ashnard. Was married to a princess of Goldoa? Wow. Wow. Ashnard made him his mount. That savage Ashnard held his own baby hostage. The baby born of my sister, Almeida. Then he took my brother and warped him in order to use him as a mount like a common wyvern. That's crazy. You were there at my brother's last hour. Sorry to ask you, but when he didn't die. What? No, I thought we saved him. I thought we saved him. I thought it was like a happy ending. He spoke her name. What? What the heck? She was unable to return to Goldoa and unable to consult our father. That's crazy. Yeah, but I thought he lived. I was like cheering for the tearful happy ending. I thought it was a great ending because he lived. I didn't know he died. Actually, it makes me feel a little better talking about it. I won't repeat a word of anything you just told me. I swear on my father's grave. Yeah, Rashik. I guess it didn't state directly that he lived, but it didn't say that he died either. Well, until now. Something about that country always draws me back to it. Crazy. All right, team. Oof. Oof. Things are getting spicy. Silent world indeed. Well, team, we're going to call it right here for the night. I am going to sleep a bunch. I hope. Oof. Anyways, team, crazy. I'm looking forward to this on Monday. If I have a spare chunk of time, we might do some more Resident Evil this weekend. We'll see. I want to. I'll see if I can make it work. I don't know yet. Anyways, team, smooches. Love you guys. We'll see you on Monday, if not sooner. Take care. Damn. Except for Boyd.